It has been a journey to figure out my natural texture, and I know a lot of you can relate because you've requested this video so many times. So I'm gonna dive into everything that I've learned this year that's really helped enhance my curls, make them so much better than I could ever have imagined. And I also wanna share everything that I've learned in terms of what's actually ruining your hair texture and how you can fix that, because let me tell you, I was doing a lot of things wrong. As you go up in the curl spectrum, like type 4 hair, which is the most curly and coiled hair, I find that there's a lot of hair collections out there and like curly hair products and methods for that specific hair type, which is great, but I just felt like there was nothing really to address my hair type, which is like a type 2. I definitely have that looser hair type that I just felt like most collections just didn't address. But now that I finally like gotten a routine down and the products that I really like that have really transformed my hair, I feel like I can do this video now and give you some really good recommendations. And honestly, if one person watching this wants to embrace their natural hair more often, like I don't do this every day, but I've been doing it so much more often, then I will be so happy. So what is my hair type? After looking at all of the charts and everything, I would classify my hair as a wavy to a loose curl pattern. But it's kind of that relaxed S shape. I have a couple curl patterns going on at once, which most of us do have. Definitely between that 2B, 3A. And the top of my hair tends to be looser, more limp, less volume, which I've definitely been working on. And the bottom's always been like just way more curly. Let's get into my hair concerns, because I feel like a lot of us have these concerns and feel like there's no hope for our hair type, but let me tell you, there is a light. So I started straightening my hair at like the age of 12, okay? I hated curly hair. I felt like that was just the age of straightening our hair, you know what I mean? Like I was so self-conscious in middle school, and ever since I've been pretty much straightening my hair like almost every day to every week, which I know sounds so bad. Over a decade of heat damage. I've never done any like chemically straightening my hair. I always wanted to, I just never did, but I've definitely colored my hair many times. So that on top of almost daily heat damage has definitely taken a toll on my hair texture. Can you relate? Like most of us, my hair was definitely way more defined when I was a kid. Like I had those like little ringlets, but as I started damaging my hair more and more and just not knowing like what products to use, or just not using any products at all when I was younger, my hair got really frizzy, really dry, just so poofy. I will insert photos if I can find some. It was just tragic. So I definitely combated that with heat, straightening it, because I was like, I will look crazy if I don't. Like Hagrid called and he wants his hair back. So I started experimenting with curly hair methods in March, and I started sharing that journey a little bit on Instagram and asking you guys for product recommendations because you know best. But the brand Ouidad actually approached me in July because they saw my post on Instagram, which was really cool, and they thought that I would totally resonate with their new collection that was coming out. So it wasn't out, it only just came out in September. So that's why I couldn't share these products with you guys earlier. And also I had to experiment for a while because I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work for my hair, because I honestly was kind of giving up hope. But they assured me that their curl shaper collection that would be coming out in September was actually just for people with wavy to loose curl hair, type 2 hair, which I didn't even know I had at the time. And I just thought that was so genius, because I feel like that was just missing, you know? Like all the products were for really curly hair, and I felt like it was just too much for my hair. Like the products never really fully worked for my hair. So I've actually been trying these products over the last few months, really gotten down a routine. I've gotten to try all of the products out of the curl shaper collection, but I've narrowed it down to about 3 that I use consistently, and I found that like work really well for my hair type, that I really recommend and have just brought life back into my hair. Like she's got volume, okay? Who is she? I've never had this much volume and like shape to my curls. Even my sister keeps asking me, she's like, when is this video coming out? Because I need help. So on to my routine. Okay, the only time that I brush my hair is right before I'm showering. Otherwise, like hairbrush, I don't know her. Put her down. I do it really gently. I don't want to like tug too much on my hair, but that's the only time, because then when I'm shampooing, I can really get in there. I don't have any knots. Conditioning, same thing. I have always shampooed every time I wash my hair, but I learned with curly hair that you really don't need to do that. Your curls actually need that oil to form, have that smooth cuticle and reduce the frizz. And when you're like stripping that and shampooing constantly and constantly, you're just like getting rid of that oil that your hair so desperately needs in order to like have that shape. But the moisture restoring shampoo is actually oil based, so it's going to mimic your hair's natural oils, which is really cool. Not only will this help cleanse, but it's also going to refresh and revive our loose curls. So this is gentle enough. If you want to wash your hair every single day, you totally can. But I will only use this like once a week or every other week because I tend to only wash my hair once a week, which I know a lot of people freak out about. But if you're watching this video, odds are you probably have curly hair, so you know you just do not need to do that. Also, something that I learned this year that was just so interesting to me is that the way curls are formed is in the shape of an S. So oils can't travel all the way down the hair shaft because of the way that our curls are formed. So that is why our hair gets so dry and you get split ends. You may relate to this. I would always overcompensate that by loading so many products onto my hair, especially throughout the week, just to like maintain moisture or to like give it that look that it's moisturized. But in reality, that was just a band-aid that I was doing by like putting so many oils and stuff on my hair, but that wasn't actually like fixing the problem. So that's why it's really important to use products like this that are really going to keep that moisture in your hair so that the oils can move freely throughout your hair strands, and that's going to smooth like all the flyaways and also the frizz. And by split ends, I always think of that Mary-Kate and Ashley movie where they're like looking at their split ends under a microscope. I was always horrified that that was gonna be me. So this has been so good, especially for taming my frizz. And then the next product I use, of course, is the conditioner, but this is actually a co-wash. A lot of these products you will notice in this line were specifically made to be multifunctional. So this is going to cleanse, condition, detangle, and nourish our curls. I had never used a co-wash before, but this is life-changing. This is a conditioner with cleansing properties. So this actually helps keep your scalp clean without having to shampoo every time. So I use this in two ways. One, I will use this after I shampoo like a normal conditioner, but in between those days of full washing, I can also co-wash, which is when I only use this, and I will use it from root to tip, which sounds so scary. I was terrified at first. I was like, there is no way I can apply a conditioner to my roots. I'm just gonna look so greasy, but this is so good. I did this last night and like my hair doesn't even look greasy at all. So even when you're using this as a co-wash, this will help remove that buildup, but it's also gonna reset your curls. This will just give that life back into your hair. Another thing that surprised me was that this is actually really lightweight, and I'm someone who has always gravitated towards really heavy, really thick conditioners because like I said, my hair has always been so poofy, so dry that I thought I needed really heavy conditioners in order to stay moisturized. But what I learned, which was like mind-blowing to me, is that that was actually weighing my hair down. So that's why my curls just were never able to be so like lively and bouncy because they were so weighed down by all the products I was using. And for methods when I'm in the shower, I have different hair types happening at once. So the top layer of my hair tends to be more limp. So when I do shampoo, I like to just focus it on the root, but I kind of like bring it up and get like these pieces as well. And I'll start to scrunch it in my hair, really working it into my scalp. And then when I condition, I like to separate my hair into sections like so. So I'll just kind of do like a front layer and a back layer, pump the conditioner into my hands and work it at sections at a time. And I find that that just really makes sure that every part of my hair gets the conditioner. Basically what I'll do is I will run the conditioner like so that it really gets on every strand, and then I will scrunch it. I tend to turn the water off because I like to leave this on for like 3 minutes, put on some music and jam. And then once I turn the water on to rinse this out, I make sure it's on really cool water. I find that my hair looks way more shiny, just like the curls turn out better than if I'm using really hot water. Again, so important for a great foundation. My hair is so much less frizzy, and the lighting is getting weird, folks. I need to shut my window. Now, post-shower, I, first of all, do not put a towel to your hair. That is the first thing that you can do. It will just make your hair so frizzy. If I do need to dry it out just like a tiny bit more, I will use a microfiber towel, but that is it. I will link the one that I use down below. And when I use that, I really only leave that in my hair for like 5 minutes tops, just so that I don't have like sopping wet hair. But sometimes I don't even use that. I will just let my hair flow, and then I will apply my only product besides the shampoo and conditioner that I use like consistently. I am not one to have a huge crazy curl routine, and I've tried that this entire year. Like, again, I've tried so many different products and methods, and some of them were like 10-step hair routines. So the only other product that I use consistently is the Curl Shaper Out of Thin Hair Volumizing Jelly. This is actually made for people with finer hair. So I have a lot of hair, and so people often think that I have thick hair, but I actually just have fine hair, but a lot of it. But if you do have thicker hair, they have a product for you instead of this one, which is their Take Shape Cream. After I wash my hair, I will squeeze just like a quarter amount. I like to do this in sections again, just so that I really make sure I don't miss any spots. I really like to make sure that my curls are as defined as possible, and this makes sure that I can do that. And I'll just gently scrunch my hair from the ends to the root. This is a lightweight jelly. It gives definition to my curls without the heavy weight of oils and waxes, which are just too heavy for our hair type. It's a really soft finish. There's absolutely no crunch, and it doesn't dry my hair out. It doesn't feel like I have anything in my hair, and it doesn't have that like sticky texture, which I feel like a lot of after shower curl defining products tend to have. Definitely my staple routine. I will be repurchasing and repurchasing till the end of time. I also have a couple post-shower techniques. So after I scrunch my hair with all of the jelly, I like to pin my hair up. I will have a middle part like so, and I like to kind of twist the top layer like so, and then just apply a clip in my hair. And I'll do this on both sides. So that's one way I like to kind of keep my curls more defined on top, and then I'll just let my hair air dry. Another thing I like to do is just after like a half hour to an hour, when my hair is still wet, my hair takes forever to dry, then I will just throw my hair in a really loose top knot. I'll use a silk scrunchie, always a silk scrunchie. Get yourself a silk scrunchie. I don't think I mentioned this, but I like to shower in the evening, so this is all happening at night, and then I'll just sleep with my hair in that top knot, and always on a silk or satin pillowcase. It's just gonna help keep the frizz away, make our hair really smooth and not tugging on anything. 99% of the time I'm letting my hair air dry because I'm trying this new thing where I don't use heat. A crazy concept. But on days that like if I have to leave the house or something, then I will just use my diffuser. I've also tried just diffusing this top layer for a few minutes and then letting the rest air dry just so that it has like a little bit more definition. I find sometimes that works really well. I'm still testing the diffuser life, but we'll report back soon. And then day 3, 4, I will just either sleep with a top knot or really, really loose braids. When you want to revive the curls, like I said earlier, you can do the co-wash life. Welcome to the co-wash life. But there is also another way to revive your curls without having to shower, which is always a plus. So I had to mention this because I do use this from time to time, and this is the Bounce Back Reactivating Mist. Again, this is another multi-use product, so you can use this on damp hair if you want to as like a leave-in conditioner, or you can use it like I do on dry hair on like day 3, 4, just like a reactivating mist. So it's just gonna help to revive your curls. If you're just using it on dry hair to revive, you just spray it all over your hair like so. All these products, by the way, smell so good. And then you just scrunch away. I like to kind of hold it again a little bit tighter at the top, and this adds moisture and also nutrients back to your hair. So if you take away anything from this video, just know that there are 2 major contributors that are ruining your hair texture and type. The first being a lack of moisture that you're putting into your hair, the other being heat damage, chemical bleaching, dyeing your hair. And they're all made to help with both of that by adding moisture back into our hair, nutrients, helping reverse all of that heat damage, and you can even use some of them overnight as well. And just remembering that you do not need to reset your hair by shampooing every single day. All you really need to extend your style is just to co-wash, which will also add moisture back into your hair, or you can use something like this refreshing mist, which is just gonna help you extend your style to day 2, 3, 4, 7. I don't judge. That is pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. I hope that you learned something from this video, took something from this, and honestly just, I hope that someone out there wants to try wearing their hair naturally, because I really, truly never thought I would see the day that I would want to wear my hair naturally curly. Like I thought my hair was doomed. Please send me some photos on Instagram if you try any of these products out, or if you try any of the methods, and I want to see like how your hair transforms. I think that would be really cool. If this helped you at all, please give this video a thumbs up to let me know, and it also really, really helps me out. And do not forget to check out the Ouidad Curl Shaper collection. You guys, they were so good. They are available now. I'm so happy that I can finally talk about them. That is my curly hair routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and until next time, I will see you in my next video. Mwah!